What's up, everybody? Just came back from seeing the creator. This comes from the director of movies such as The Rogue One. And I have to tell you, John David Washington is excellent in this movie. But this little girl by the name of, I think her name is Madeline Una Voles, I think is how you say her name. She stole the show. Now, the premise of the story, it's kind of difficult. Like I thought this was gonna be like a cut to dry. The AI is taking over the world. It's like the Rage Against the Machines or the Terminator 2. But this story is actually very complex. The story begins with John David Washington's character, who plays Joshua, who's an ex-military person, and basically in this Earth, the AI has taken over, and they have dropped a Pacific bomb and killed a large population of a certain city. Now the humans kind of retaliate and try to wipe out all the AI. Now what the AI does is they basically come up with a quote unquote secret weapon, which is this little girl played by what her name is. This is called Alfie. Now John David Washington's character comes in contact with this person, and instead of destroying her, now has the power to either end civilization or help this child kind of fulfill her true purpose. And I have to say, like, this movie took so many turns. Like, I've been seeing reviews of people saying how this movie wasn't what they thought it was, and it kind of was and wasn't. I actually was blown away from this movie. Like, to me, this movie was a mix of like Chappie meets Fifth Element meets a little bit of District 9, like mixed up in one, of course, with Terminators. And the thing that I loved about this movie, not to give too much away, is that like you went in thinking like, oh my god, this is gonna be like another, oh, the AI is taking over, because we've been hearing about AI and how crazy they're getting, how they're gonna take our jobs. And you get a movie like this, you goes, okay, I know how it's gonna end. I know how it's gonna begin. And it totally surprised me. Like, the ending of this movie shocked me. Like, the true villains of this movie shocked me. Like, you thought one thing, and in reality it was something totally different. Like, this really blew my mind. And of course, and Allison Janney plays Hal, and she pretty much is, quote unquote, I would say, like, the real villain of this movie. Like, she comes off as a good guy, like she's doing for human civilization, and you start to slowly see this character kind of twist and turn, and you like, whose side is she on? And like, once you get to the end of the movie, you like, dang, like, that's the plot, like, that's what it was about. But all in all, like, I love this movie. I thought the action was good. It could have had a little more action, but to me, it was the bonding and the chemistry of David Washington and this Alfie, or Madeline's character. To me, this child right here, deserves an Oscar for this role. Like, it was so heartwarming, like, and like gut wrenching, like the crying on command, the you felt like you felt her as an android feel like these human sensations that they're not supposed to be feeling. And I just loved her role. Like, to me, like, she made this movie. John David Washington was great, but she made this movie. So the movie comes out this Friday. Go check it out. Like I said, I highly recommend this movie. I personally love it. I'd probably give it like a 8.5 out of 10 if I'm rating it. So, all right, guys, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think about this movie once you do see it.